Hey everybody, just kind of want to talk over this is kind of an elite list for me. I've been starting to go down to the Eden Prairie Games Workshop store, and the store is really not much more bigger than my living room, so there's really not enough space to hog up over there. So I was trying to work on making an elite list to bring everything in one box, which this can fit all in one box. This is 1,500 points, and so we got over here we have 2 troops, and the troops are 10 men strong with a sergeant upgrade, a splinter cannon blaster, and splinter pistol. I mean, not splinter pistol, but blast pistol. And then those 2 troops come with dedicated transports, 2 raiders with night shields, and no disintegrator, Dark Lance upgrades. And then 1 elite unit of blood brides, and it's 10-man squad with a upgrade. I forgot to mention that the sergeant upgrades for the troops also had haywire grenades. So Witch's sergeant has agonizer and haywire grenade. Then I also have the Shardit Impaler, Hydra Gauntlet, and then I had the Razor Flails. So, and that's a 10-man squad. And then I had 2 units of Mandrakes. And then I have 1 full squad of Incubi with Drazar, and then the Vile Archon. The Vile Archon had Helm of Misery, the special 4/6 armor, and the poison pistol that gains wounds, and an agonizer. What else? Soul trap, haywire grenade. And then I have for fast attack I have 1 unit of beast. The bike is representing a skyboard, and I have 8 chimeras. So, and that's pretty much it. And the witches, I forgot to mention, have a dedicated transport. So I didn't get to play down at the Games Workshops on Saturday. No one really showed up. So, and then I had prior arrangements later, so I couldn't stick around much longer to play when players did start to show up. So I really didn't get to see how it worked there. But on Sunday we played the other site where I game. We played a 3 free-for-all, and we did Maelstroms of War. So that was pretty interesting, playing Maelstroms of War with 3 people. So yeah, I managed to score a couple points. The witches try to get blood and guts at turn 5, but we're not able to kill 1 remaining model, so I wasn't able to get points for that. Troops managed to get points on objective marker, and then I had the witches and the vehicle scored enemy lines. And then I had so that was the 3 victory points that I got in the game. I had a big game hunter, and I gambled it all with the Viles unit, and I deep striked them behind a vehicle and tried doing a haywire grenade, hoping to destroy the vehicle. But the vehicle was unscathed, rolled a 1 on the variable for the haywire grenade, and in return fire. And this was against an Imperial Guard player that I threw the grenade at. In the Imperial Guard's turn, it took 6 units to weed that unit down to no models. So that was, I don't know how many shots with the auto cannons, melta-guns, and flamer, and other items. So this was at turn 3, so they did have their normal feel no pain. And with Drazar, also had a 2-up armor save. So that came into play a few times. So yeah, that's about it. It was kind of funny when I was at the Games Workshop store. This is going to be a little bit of a rant. The store owner was, or manager was looking at my vampire wolves, and he was like, "What are those?" And I said, "Well, they're vampire wolves from fantasy. I use them as my beasts." And he didn't recall what. He didn't think they were. He was giving me. He was starting to give me a story about how Games Workshop stores handle non-GW models on the tables and stuff like that, and then he goes on about saying that some stores charge a $50 fine if you try to play non-GW models on the table. And I'm like, dude, I said that these were vampire wolves from fantasy, and I'm having a feeling he didn't believe me. So, but yeah, that was. I thought that was kind of a chuckle. So, and especially since I do kit bash a lot of my models with GW parts, so that might be an issue later on if I keep continuing to go down a GW store to play. But anyways, this is a elite Dark Eldar list for me, really, because normally I'd have almost 6 troops with dedicated transports and very little elites. So might try it again later in another game. But yeah, just thought I'd share the eliteness. Take care.